Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Hold up.
Cool.
Huh?
Saying it louder doesn't answer the question. I just like you know that.
Or if I answer very loudly.
Very loudly.
Enunciating all of my words. Who wants to start the weeks?
Ryan, how was your week?
Oh, my week?
Yeah.
My week was fine. I busted out that SNES Classic finally.
You got to it.
Yeah. Took me a while. Took me a good minute. I played a bunch of Star Fox because the only way to get Star Fox 2 is by playing the first level. I know there was a requirement, and I got all the way to Venom, and I got my ass kicked.
It's better than a paywall.
Yeah.
Take it that way. It's better than a paywall.
Exactly. I haven't played Star Fox 2 yet, but I'll probably get around to that. I played some Donkey Kong Country. And I was like, man, I wish Donkey Kong Country 2 was here.
We should still test that on my car's screen to see if it works.
It probably does.
That'd be rad.
Like, dude, guys were watching hentai on their, like, car LCD screen.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
You see those two H's pop up and you're like, God damn it, why? Get that shit out of here.
Let's not talk about
Let's not
that.
talk about that anymore. Work was very, very much work. We recovered pretty hard from earlier in the week, though. Until apparently today, which I guess, that answers that question. Is there anything else I did with my life? No, I don't really think so. Chris, what's up, man?
Not too much. This week has been really weird. And I kind of felt that last Saturday when all the Pride event stuff was going on. I'm like, it's a little too chill right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this next week something's going to pop up, and sure shit, like 4 things popped up. And I was just like, yeah, don't need this right now. There's just lots of family stuff going on. My dad decided to try out a Polaris slingshot the other day, though. That was kind of neato.
Oh, the orange thing?
Yeah.
The orange and black thing?
Yeah.
Those things are weird.
I was like,
They're cool, but they're weird.
I like the design of them, but I'm like, the practicality, especially with like 8 months of winter, is just
Practicality? What? What's that? That doesn't exist.
It's meant to look cool.
I forgot they had that one at the parking lot there.
Not a bad week, but yeah, some interesting missteps, I guess. Yeah. Austin, how was your week?
I can see the soul of leaving the body. Well,
I have been close to killing people for 4 days out of the 5 days this week.
Why don't you tell them what you did as soon as you parked your car and got out and started walking towards me? We were waiting for Ryan to show up.
I cracked an alcoholic beverage. I was like, this is what this needs. This is what this week is called for. This is
They
what it's
call
done.
me Columbine.
What?
They joke about calling me Columbine at work because I think I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking kill all you bastards someday.
I don't say I'm gonna kill everyone at work. I just say I'm gonna kill the drivers.
Yeah, no, well, driver last night when you left was actually really
Yeah,
good.
you get the fucking good one.
I get the fucking good one.
We
Lucky me.
used to call this guy in my high school Dylan as a nickname because he literally looked like one of the shooters from Columbine.
God,
And he was not okay when we showed him that photo. He's like, I need to take a day off. Like, I'm kind of unsettled by this. I was like, I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for you. Like,
Ooh, wow. Alright. That's all right.
Besides work, because that was the thing I'd like to forget happened
That was
this
the
week.
thing. Fuck, man.
Between
2
not getting
days.
anything we needed for 3 days, we had no room to barely fucking move, and then drivers show up and they started being complete dickheads.
God, I love construction.
Besides that,
For the viewers at home, I'm shaking my head and being all like, no, I actually don't.
besides
He
that,
was, in fact, lying.
very much so. Besides that, week's been pretty bland. I haven't done that much stuff. More of the same shit every day. Gym,
Yeah.
pretty much all fucking time now.
Got those cool gym clothes, though, right?
Yeah, I did get my new gym shirts, which are really nice. I bought compression shirts, which are so much tighter than I thought they would be. So much tighter.
I mean, they're called compression shirts for a reason.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize because I ordered them a size bigger than I thought I needed. But nope.
I mean, didn't buy a size smaller.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Like, I can't get into this physically.
But no, I really like my new. I got 2 new shirts, and I have more coming that aren't gonna be here until fucking July because they're not with Prime.
Whoa.
Damn it, Amazon. Because they're the ones I want. Because they're my superhero ones. It's like these are just my regular ones.
Are you at the phase where you're checking tracking every 2 days?
Huh?
Are you at the phase where you're checking tracking for it every 2 days to see where it is?
No, I'm just letting it go. I'll be here one day. I'm not gonna be tracking you. Yeah. Besides that, haven't really had much time to game. Haven't really had much time to do anything. So, pretty boring.
Yeah. Hey, Ty.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. It's been a week. I don't know. Not really anything's happened. I finished reading Christine. That was alright. I can now say I've read it. I plastied up some wheels today. That sucked. Work, home, work, home. Took yesterday afternoon off for the hell of it. Well, I went to that Matsuri thing on Sunday.
Oh, you did?
We were there for a combined total of 20 minutes.
I texted my one friend, I'm like, oh yeah, there's like the Japanese Cultural Festival on today. He's like, ooh, I'll see what I can do to get there. And neither one of us ended up going to it.
You did not miss anything outside of cheap takoyaki. Not some good takoyaki.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Incredibles 2. That's what happened. That was a good movie. Except the seizure warnings are real.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and I cried like a bitch during the opening, like the pre-show movie. The Pixar short.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot Pixar still does those.
I cried like a bitch. That sucked. It hit home real hard.
That was a Canadian artist, I believe. Who
Toronto.
Yeah.
And if you go watch it, and you'll know why I specifically lost my shit at it. But no, that's kind of it. Life.
Still need to get on that. I've been so fucking busy that I haven't even been able to like think about doing other stuff. So I'm like this, and then thing that comes up, and another thing comes up. It's like, man, I need a weekend where I have no plans besides this.
I mean, what do you have tomorrow?
Well, I have work,
Oh shit, you work tomorrow.
and then I have the birthday to go to,
Yeah.
and then
That's gonna be a late
Sunday's
night.
kind of free, but it also I may end up having to do stuff.
I was really considering going racing tomorrow. I just don't care enough to go. I don't know. That's it. News?
Let's get into some news. That was 10 minutes. Damn.
very.
It's the post E3. We're fucking kind of tired.
We're what do you call this? We are. This is podcast hangover.
Kinda. Oh,
No, this is not kind of podcast hangover. This is
podcast.
How long was that second recording session?
About the same length,
The same
actually.
length, yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
I listened to part of it, but not like nowhere near all of it.
And also, having to drive back and forth between Moose Jaw was kind
Oh,
of killer.
That's right. You had to do that.
Maybe I should ask Bum for just a little bit of gas money for that.
You probably should.
I mean, he's pretty lenient with that stuff. He's not like tight. He's not a tight wad.
Yeah. I just kind of forget to ask.
I forgot he went back.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna drop him off at his mom's place. Oh. Oof.
Day in hell.
It's like, okay, bye-bye. Good luck.
Oh, so what do we got up first?
Well, we got that more news on this Disney-Fox merger deal, and that Fox has accepted Disney's bid for the merger, rejecting Comcast's bid because Disney offered more money. Who would have thought? So, under the amended acquisition agreement announced today, that's 4 words today, right in a row. Fuck, man. Disney would buy Fox for $71.3 billion in cash and stock. This comes 1 week after Comcast offered Fox $65 billion in cash, which topped Disney's previous bid to buy Fox for $52.4 billion in stock.
I was really off my thing before.
You were.
By a couple cents, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, eat it, Comcast.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just funny because literally Disney could have been like, "Oh, we'll give you $67 billion," like nothing
No.
crazy. They're like, "No, we're gonna blow you up like
No, that-
full extra $5."
That was a power move.
yeah.
That was like the dude who walks into the gym room is like, like, ooh, gee, hold on.
Disney knows its dick is bigger.
It's like, so really, this more or less just moves up the process. It still has to go through like Congress and all that. And they could just be like, nah,
But will they?
nah. They might.
You think so?
They might. They blocked stuff like this before.
Okay.
This would give Disney a huge.
Like this is completely game changing
Mm-hmm.
if this goes through.
Oh yes.
Like you're a couple businesses away from monopoly. And that's kind of the last thing you want at this point.
Well, we'll see, I guess. I mean, now we're moving into Endgame, technically.
I feel like, if anything, the deal will, like you were saying earlier, Ryan, the deal will be amended. There'll be things like, I feel like Disney's gonna try and go for the movie and TV properties.
Yeah, I think for most of the stuff with Fox, you can cut that to the wayside. Maybe that gets sold off to a third party.
Disney doesn't want.
Comcast buys.
Comcast, take our scraps.
Disney doesn't want that. Disney's like, let's just cut out the tumor and keep the good stuff for us.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
I think what Disney is mostly seeking is they want the Marvel characters because they want to just make that all inclusive. They want the rest of the Star Wars properties because technically they still can't license that original trilogy until they get that back from Fox.
Yeah, that's true.
And then also Avatar because at their theme park they actually have like an Avatar themed ride. So I think they were trying to get that so that they can incorporate more merchandising and all that kind of stuff into it.
And Avatar's already a cash cow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
if
no
those
reason.
many a sequel come
It's
out
like, what,
eventually.
4 or 5 sequels planned?
Jesus.
Last time I read, yeah, it was like 5 sequels or something.
I still haven't seen the original.
Like that first movie, I thought that first movie was just like a super high budget Ferngully.
You're not wrong.
Because it's the same story. It's like, oh, man wants to destroy the environment for unobtainium, was it?
But Ryan, high budget Ferngully 2.
Okay. You're right on that.
Disney just wants Avatar 2 to double the budget, to double the earnings of Avatar 1.
Like, visually, that movie was revolutionary. I'll give you that. Story-wise, it's kind of basic. It's like, this is the highest-grossing movie of all time?
Come to Avatar.
Okay.
Come to Avatar 6D, where Natiri will literally jump off screen and make out with you.
She's gonna try and stick her. She's gonna try and stick her hair somewhere you don't want it to go.
Why look at blue when you can feel blue?
That was technically some kind of tentacle porn.
Yeah.
Their love scene was tentacle porn.
I think they did. Well, okay, I'm not gonna.
Okay,
debate
you know what?
that.
I know 11 was ahead of the game when we really get right down to it.
No.
People want to fuck blue.
I just wanted cat porn and tentacle porn in the same universe. So.
I have cat porn. Avatar. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the deal still needs approval from shareholders. I was like, do it now. Yeah. In least surprising news, GameStop is all like, "Ayo, can we get some money? Can you spot us? Can you spot us for lunch?" And we're like, "No."
Hey, GameStop, stop.
GameStop has never stopped games. In fact, they've been helping them. What is their point of their business?
Stop dicking me on my trade, and I'll spend more money with you.
I'll give you $8.50 for the business.
Best I can do is a couple scratches.
I know a guy. He's an expert in business, game marketing, whatever.
This is a complete inbox edition of Conker's Bad Fur Day. It retails for probably like $90. I can give you 5, maybe 3.
I'll give you the lint in my pocket. That'll be worth more than that. It's like, you fucking people.
I literally stopped trading in my games there because I'm like, it's ridiculous.
I stopped trading in my games when I realized how much of a fucking scam it was. Trade in 3 games to get new game. You know, like, parents were like, "Oh, that sounds good. Trade in Smash Bros. And Super Mario Sunshine and all your."
You mean trade in 3 new games to get 1 new game?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Well, and when you're a kid, that concept kind of weirdly makes sense.
It makes sense.
to you,
It's
but
like,
as you're older, you're like, wait a minute.
That concept has never made sense to me.
I see. I'm a dumb white kid. So, yeah. GameSpot has confirmed that it's in talks about a potential transaction, while the retail chain is shy about what those discussions involve and isn't promising a deal. The sources claim that the chats were in response to buyout interests from a private equity companies like Sycamore Partners. The talks come after months of upheaval. CEO Michael Maurer left his position in May for personal reasons, just 3 months after taking on the role, leaving board member and former Microsoft exec Shane Kim to step in as interim chief. In 2017, GameStop had to close 150 stores to grapple with a serious credit card data breach.
Rough.
Yeah.
Aren't they trying to open stores in Regina, in Saskatchewan, I mean?
Well, I mean, EB Games is just GameStop, but in Canada.
I mean, if you go to EB Games and you buy a game and they give you a bag, it says GameStop all over it.
Yeah.
Look at their logos. They're like interchangeable almost.
I mean, GameStop bought Electric Boutique Games, and then they just made that the brand for Canada instead of just calling it GameStop.
Radio Shack, the source.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. But then also they're going by the wayside of like Blockbuster because it's like, oh, because there's online capabilities now, we're just
It's like and like their argument of like, oh well, who's good? Where are you gonna buy physical games? Like Amazon. I can have them shipped to me. And also, Walmart still sells games, but their prices are also shitty. So
Yeah, well,
fuck
the price
them.
is terrible. Who else still sells games that's still in existence here?
No, that's the only other place.
Besides mom and pop stores?
Replay brings in games.
Yeah, well, also there's like I went there recently, and their selection for like stuff that wasn't like super classic was like kind of,
Yeah.
Best Buy,
It's
I
'cause-
guess.
Well,
Oh, you want like any GameCube game? Here's like FIFA 2004.
well, you know why? It's because they stopped taking. This is they stopped. They only started doing trade credit.
Oh yeah, there's also Cashopolis.
Cash Op's a good place to go get games.
Yeah,
Cash Op's alright.
Yeah, they're alright.
I haven't been
I need to
there.
go by there.
I haven't been there in months, but no years.
I always make a trip up to Saskatoon just to go to Next Level Gaming because I love that store so much. I always buy something
I
there.
like Next Level, but I find the prices are a little bit higher than normal.
Jacked up a little bit.
A little bit, like a $10 inflation.
There was a game store in West Edmonton Mall. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one just by the hockey rink, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, that place is
That
awesome.
was good.
And now it's gone.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
No, I think they moved upstairs.
Did they move?
Yeah.
I thought it was gone.
No?
Oh,
They're in like the side corner of the mall where only a few stores are.
because that was the big used game store, right? What the
Yeah.
hell are they called again?
I don't even know what they were called. I just walked by and like, that's a game store. I have to go inside.
Because I remember the first time I found that
It's
store,
the big used game store. I'm gonna laugh.
I walked in and I
Was
walked
it
up.
Game
and-
City or just for fun games?
One of the two.
I don't think it's Game
No,
City.
it's just for fun video games.
Yeah, because I remember going to Game City one time there. Their stuff was good, but I didn't buy anything because I was kind of broke.
Yeah, just for fun. Yeah, it's just for fun video games because it has all the retro games and everything.
Because I remember going into Just for Fun for the first time and walking out having spent $90.
Yeah, it's very easy.
It's incredibly easy there.
That's how they get you.
No, because I see a game. It's like I can't ever find this game in the fucking city. I gotta buy it.
Got buy it online. That's how I got Platinum. Pokemon Platinum.
You're
Which
telling-
I initially put the order in, and then a couple months passed, and I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, sorry, we're sending it to you like right now." And I was like, "Okay, good." And then like I get it. It's like, "Oh, this came from China. Is this good?" Yeah, it's good. All right.
That just reminds me of when we had that gift exchange at Club a few years ago, and I got that copy of, I think it's Fire Red,
Oh jeez.
that you had put into it, and then I took it into Cashopolis, because I just did not play it. And it's like, yeah, that's fake, man. Like, what?
Yeah. Because I don't know. There's just like a lot of
There's
them.
no value there though. Fake Fire Red.
It's like, oh, it's like $20 for these 4 games. I'm like, these are probably fake, but you never know. Maybe you'll get lucky. And then I showed up. I'm like, well, they're playable, but yeah, they're like super hella repo.
The next time my parents go back home, and if they hopefully if my oldest brother goes with them, I'm sending him on a mission to find Vietnamese crystal.
Ooh.
I want that in my collection just for the hell of it.
It's the centerpiece.
I feel like that game store in West End would be the kind of place I'd go in, and it's like, what do you mean you have all 4 copies of the original Dot Hack games for like $250? I'd be like,
You don't have-
No, Arm, stop, Arm, no!
Well, I guess you don't have them anymore.
Never bring me into a game store with you guys, because I will egg you all on. It's like, nah, you gotta buy this. It's here. It's here. It's not in town. Buy it.
What do you mean you have Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn? No, get that shit out of my face. No. But yeah,
Rip wallet.
listen, at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter if EB Games dies or GameStop dies because they were dead in the water a long time
They
ago.
really...
And no amount of Funko Pops can save them. What do you mean our wall of Funko didn't save us? I was like, well, you know.
I feel like if they do go down, that's going to be... If EB Games does ever croak in Canada, that just opens up so many doors for other people.
Yeah.
It sucks for smaller places though. Like Moose Jaw has their EB Games, and I'm just like, what's gonna happen to people living in Moose Jaw now? Like,
Driving to Regina.
I know they have to drive an hour to go get stuff. Like,
Because, yeah, like, Replay shut down their Moose Jaw branch.
Yeah, they did.
He said it wasn't feasible to just operate out there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
So, moving on to somewhat brighter news. Well, I guess, yeah, brighter news.
Unexpected news?
Unexpectedly brighter news. MTV confirms a Daria reboot.
Yeah, they did.
I'm down.
you better have all the sarcasm of the 90s. And all that shit.
If it doesn't, it's not going to be good. The sarcasm is what made that show.
Some people feel like it's gonna go the way of like the Beavis and Butthead reboot that came out a couple years ago.
There's a Beavis and Butthead reboot?
Yeah, it was short though. Like it wasn't.
What the hell? Why have I never heard of this? There's probably reasons why I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Did it even have, like, Mike Judge attached to it or anything?
Yeah, but it was just, I don't know, something about the humor or whatever was
Just
just
off.
It was off, yeah.
Weird. So, titled Daria and Jody, the reboot will focus on both Daria and her friend Jody. Rolling Stone reports. MTV announcement drew mixed reactions on Twitter, with some curious to see what Daria will be like as an adult, while others begged for the series to be left alone. Which kind of is understandable in this day of age of reboots and remakes and all that. It's like, I do want this. It's like, you better have the right people on board.
Yeah. Because that's I feel like that's what every like current generation reboot has been, is just a capitalization on an old nostalgia name.
Yeah. I mean, you do get, oh wow, they actually do bring the Beavis and Butthead reboot. Studio will also be rebooting Aeon Flux as a live-action show and one of the first reality TV shows.
Oh god.
Real World is
Real
coming
World.
back.
Oh no! Let's go!
Holy
So-
fuck!
Hold on. All these are coming back. I have one request. What the hell's my undergrads?
There's a movie coming out.
Yeah, there's a movie coming out.
What?
Yeah!
Whoa!
There's an Undergrads movie coming.
Oh hell yeah! Okay. Thank you. You just made
We
my
can
day.
also get Yo MTV Raps. Bring that back. Except maybe leave off all the mumble rappers. Because that's what it would be. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Mumble
Okay.
rappers and Drake.
It's like, and then you have that one wonderful week in which they have like Tech Nine there.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, damn.
Then you
Watching
watch
them
it's
do
like
Yo MTV Raps.
then you watch it's like, oh, retro week.
Then you cry a little.
There was a shooting at the MTV studios. What the hell happened? 6ix9ine showed up again.
And now they're just showing reruns of Cops for some reason.
Oh.
Isn't Cops in syndication now? Like it'll just
It is.
play
Oh,
whatever.
it is. It's on.
Yeah.
It's on with Spike,
Oh, that's great.
and every now and again Fox.
Sometimes you just want to watch Cops for like a day.
But here's the thing: like, when you have those days where you're not doing shit all, you turn the TV on, you find Cops. You can't turn away from it. You just keep watching it. Suddenly, it's been 4 hours.
It's like, man, that sting operation, that was a fucking good one. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of, yeah, there we go. Forza Horizon 2 has basically Crazy Taxi.
For
Right. You know what? There's enough of these goddamn games.
I mean, if you started with 3 and this is your second Forza game,
This may as well be.
it's Ryan's Forza 2.
actually, that is more or less how you got into it, isn't it? Because you started by watching me play 3 at my house,
Yeah.
and that's it.
At least for Horizon.
Horizon's the best series.
So, Ty, do you want to talk about this?
Crazy Taxi Mode! This game is basically my ideal version of Test Drive Unlimited. I'm so excited. You can get a job.
You know, if these fucking like dudes you pick up, they better have like the worst English accent.
Oh shit!
They better be able to talk too. Hell yeah.
You know what? I want one thing out of this. I want to be able to blast Offspring while I'm driving around.
Yo, you got the Offspring?
Yeah.
No, I'm stoked for this. This is cool. Like, because it sounds like jobs are gonna be a thing in this. Jobs,
classes,
and buying properties. It's Monopoly and Test Drive Unlimited.
But I want to be a red mage while I'm driving around.
fire off a fireball, just blow up a Lamborghini in front of you. Like,
Oh,
This
God.
is not Twisted Metal. We're not getting into Twisted Metal territory.
what if we did?
I'm curious about what the article says about what Horizon stories. I'm curious what that means. I'm curious if they're gonna do more hashtag bullshit.
Hashtag stories.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Speaking of Twisted Metal, though, I read this the other day. Apparently, Insane Clown Posse is coming to Saskatoon, and I'm not okay with that in any way, shape, or form.
I think while we were listening to music at work the other day, like what I guess he just put on a playlist. Like after 5, we play whatever the hell we want. I think some ICP came out. I was like, it's been a while since I listened to this.
Of course, it was Colin's playlist. Anything's possible.
It's also like the same fucking songs and Gabriel Iglesias bits. It's like, I like the music choices. They're all the same half the time. And then just Gabriel Iglesias. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the same ones. You update that. That's Bill Burr. Maybe.
You're just rambling at this point, Ryan.
Yeah, kinda. They actually do bring up in the article, like, yes, these Horizon stories are kind of like Crazy Taxi.
You guys are not going to see me for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, probably.
4 weeks. So I have to cycle through the year because weekly season changes. Fuck yeah.
What if it sucks?
I'll still play it.
Okay.
I'll still play it. I don't know. I mean,
I think the Horizon games are good.
okay. So here's the thing that I noticed actually in the trailer, because Horizon 3 did not get Volkswagen,
Yeah.
and Forza 7 did not get Toyota.
Yeah.
I saw a Toyota truck in the trailer, and I saw several Volkswagens in the gameplay trailer. So fucking A. Sounds like everyone's on board. Just I'm cooling off on the idea of England and the EU, but we'll see. If they make the map interesting, sure. I want some mountain roads, damn it.
There's lots of winding roads.
Give me some twisties. Some twisties where I'm not doing 130 around a corner. I want to actually be able to slow down for these.
What do we want to talk about next? How about Nomura saying everything's fine? There's nothing wrong here. There's not a thing wrong with remake going on right now. Everything's moving along down the road.
We didn't get rid of the studio we brought in to do
We didn't
some
tell
work.
CyberConnect to fuck off. So Tetsuya Nomura continues to lie on stream. He commented on the status of the game's development on this issue of Weekly Famitsu. Here are the tidbits. We're trying to figure out when we will put out the next news release. Fuck that. Okay.
That sounds
Production's
great.
going well. Good, I guess. The scenario will also delve into members of Avalanche. Developing is moving along more than expected, so please wait for the next news release with peace of mind.
I have no peace of mind.
They didn't show shit at E3, so like...
When someone tells you to have peace of mind with something, you automatically don't have peace of mind.
Calm down. I'm calm.
Calm down. I'm calm. Calm down. I'm calm. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine.
An update. Here are 2 more detailed quotes. The direction was pretty much decided upon before we changed to internal development, and production is going well. There's a lot of points where you're saying, like, everything's fine, everything's good.
Everything is fine.
While preserving the atmosphere of the original, the scenario will dig deeper into characters. That's the same fucking quote as before. The hell, Kimitsu?
What the hell? What is going on with this remake?
It's
Shit.
an in-house Square Enix remake of something. It's going about as well. As
Is it a remake or is it a remake or a reimagining? There's a very clear distinction there.
Ask Nomura.
Someone tweet him.
At Nomura, what's up, man?
What's up, my man?
Everything good?
So, do you guys need help? Do you guys need money?
The fact that he's saying that, but like how long it's taken for KH3 to come out, I'm just like.
I mean, it's been that juggling act. And plus, he's also directing KH3, right? I was like, fuck.
When
man.
I think he said in some statement that he was splitting his time between the two, but I'm like, well, obviously in the last little bit you've been dedicating most of it to Kingdom Hearts, so like.
Probably to just get that thing out the door so they can just focus right on Final Fantasy.
I mean, who knows? I mean, if they're doing the episodic installments, then
It's gonna
maybe
take 10 years for
maybe
that game to come
it
out.
is better along because it's not going to be that long of a game.
That game is good. Like, it came in what? How many discs? 10? 10 discs or something? For PlayStation? It's gonna come in 10 discs for PS4, 5.
But it is Square Enix, so they probably do it the same way they did Hitman. Where
Yeah.
they had those chapters and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Buy the complete Final Fantasy collection. It's a 20-disc set. I don't need this.
Here's the box is like this big.
They'll release it in discs on individually, and then they'll do the full package at like 80% or 50% of the price of the individual episodes.
Fuck.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
The greatest hits.
You know what? I have a lot more faith in than Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And so amid all the oohs and ahs of the game's engine and bustling city, developer CD Projekt Red Associate Design Director Kyle Rowley shared a tidbit of the game in the official Discord server. There is no loading screens. When asked, simply put, Rowley stated that there will be no loading screens after the initial load into the game. Whether that'll be nominal tunnel-esque loading screens like those employed in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland is unknown. But at very least, you'll be able to do something while getting from place to place, even if it's menu related or waiting in an elevator or something.
Am I the only one that holds loading screens to like a very high degree? I still enjoy loading screens for some reason.
There's like interesting little things going on while the little loading bar is going. Yeah.
It depends on, like, I like Bethesda's because I like that they at least try to expand on like the game's lore and stuff.
Lore,
Like,
yes.
Here's like Parthenax, and you can spin him around at like 1 billion miles an hour, and here's like a tidbit on him.
I love the loading
Here's
screens.
an axe.
I love the loading screens that say pro tip.
Here's a pro tip.
Rocksteady did a good thing when they released Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
When they, like, some of the loading screens they had like showing you what was going on before that, which is really great when you haven't played the game for a while. Then you pick it up, it's like, where the fuck was I in the game? And then it's like, oh,
That's right.
We are.
So, do we have anything in regards to what this game actually is yet, or no?
no.
No.
It's basically like hard RPG GTA, kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
I think they'll release gameplay footage at the Tokyo Game Show. I have a feeling.
When is TGS?
That or GameStop.
No.
Gamescom.
When is TGS?
September?
Yes.
What is it?
2018.
2-18.
2018. Yeah, September.
September. Huh?
Nice.
19 to the 23rd.
I just feel like the aesthetic of Cyberpunk would fit well because it's
Oh,
Tokyo,
yes.
right? So like
Also, Gamescom makes a lot of sense because that's in Germany and they're based out of Poland. So
also true. So
that's in August. So.
August or September. Maybe.
I think we'll get news at both probably.
You'll get news at Gamescom, and then you'll get actual gameplay footage at TGS.
I think we get gameplay footage at Gamescom because it was playable on the floor at E3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that's why people were like, "No, this game's fucking legit."
So you'll get
People actually got to play it.
So you get the initial gameplay footage at Gamescom, and then at TGS it will just be a full blown half an hour of someone playing it.
Yeah. As for Soul Calibur, the producer was teasing the major single player mode, and in addition to the story mode. Soul Calibur, blah 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 blah. Producer Morihiro Okubo has teased that we're preparing another major single player mode, but I can't say anything yet. So probably something akin to Mortal Kombat's cinematic story mode. The magazine does offer details on story mode, however, which is dubbed Soul Chronicle. It adds a new episodes to the series Origins. It's set between 1583 and 1590 and delves deep into the story that starts in 1586. The story develops through conversation scenes, 2D and 3D demo scenes, and so on. Depending on the scene, a battle may commence, separate scenarios, and considerable volume are being prepared for each character.
This sounds like every story-based fighting game ever.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. But I like Soul Cal's story.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
better than most.
Caliber 6. It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a fighting game.
You know what else is returning? The goddamn character creator. Oh,
Ryan,
sweet Jesus.
Ryan, can you flag this and put this on the screen? For
People need to
people
see
need to see this.
That is an unholy abomination.
Sonic plays like Tira. It holds a big gold ring.
That is an abomination.
This is Fursuit Extreme.
Do not steal on the stage of history.
I'm sure somewhere Duncan's just vibrating.
I can play like Sonic again. I feel like Voldo playstyle would work for a Sonic character because he can roll.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been so perfect.
Oh.
Weird.
The creepiest Sonic ever.
Those eyes are staring at me and I'm uncomfortable.
So what horrible abomination are you guys gonna make in Soul Calibur 6?
Knuckles.
Any of the FNAF characters would be quite terrifying for the game.
I want to make one of the dogs from Nichijou.
It's staring into my soul.
Look at his nipples too.
Really defined. What a character.
Is there? I can't remember. How good was that? Is this creator gonna be? Can I make a Gundam?
Yeah, probably. You can make the cat from Asm like a Dia.
Oh, fuck
Anything
yeah!
Possible. Sky's the limit.
This is several steps worse than any WWE creator wrestler.
That apparently the latest game like lets you go real fucking hard.
Really?
Now. You can basically make Baraka teeth. Like there's an option for Baraka mouth. It's fucking like a billion teeth.
What the hell?
It's like why? Why do you like this?
What pro wrestler needs this?
Baraka.
Can we stop looking at that now? Thank you.
Let's look at something less horrifying, like gameplay footage of Resident Evil 2 remake. Watch dude get really fucking
He got fucked.
He got fucked up real bad. No, this game's looking real fucking good. Also, I saw a screenshot of like a hamburger from original Resident Evil 2. It was like basically like cut down the middle from a bite. And then you look at like the new hamburger. It's like, man, we come a long way in hamburger rendering technology.
Top-notch hamburger graphics.
It looks like I could take a bite out of it. Like that dude, like a bite out of Leon, like half of these fucking things do.
We need some sort of fast food chain to do cross promo with that.
I think Arby's would make sense. All their like reference shit that they've been doing. That or Burger King. What are you looking at? What are you doing?
I'm showing him something relevant to him. You're welcome.
Shit.
You're welcome.
Annual Prime Day. But
Also,
all y'all who want to know, all y'all who shop on Amazon,
Kill GameStop.
Amazon's annual Prime Day
Yeah.
will last 36 hours starting on noon, Monday, July 16th, all the way to Tuesday, the 17th. Guys, this is fantastic. That is fantastic.
you're welcome.
Anyways, this looks fantastic as well.
This looks really fucking good. Man, I had reservations of Resident Evil for a little bit.
Resi. You had Resis about Resi?
Yeah. Resi's about Resi. But no, after like getting that reveal trailer and seeing a date that this thing is actually happening, we do it. And now seeing this gameplay, it's like, no, this is a pre-order, damn it.
This is fantastic.
Get this goddamn game.
It'll take me a second to get used to young Leon, but after that, yeah, it'll be great.
It'll take you
I
like
wonder
20
if
minutes.
It'll take me like 20 minutes.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you'll find the jacket. That'd be neat. That'd be a neat little thing. Like, he looks at a store window like, that looks nice. Walk off.
What's next?
Next is... let's talk about this weird Disney Nintendo family showdown. It should have spelled it like Samurai Showdown. There's no O. So Nintendo and Disney are massive unto themselves, which is why it's such a big deal when two entertainment giants are teaming up for a new program. Nintendo Switch Family Showdown, when you kill your family. As the name implies, it is a competition between 4 families using the Nintendo Switch game console. The contest is scheduled to air this summer. It will employ a number of major Switch games for its competition, such as searching for collectibles in Super Mario Odyssey, competing in head-to-head matchups in Mario Tennis Aces, which came out yesterday. And I kind of want to go buy it. And participating in dance-offs in Just Dance 2018. It's set to debut this summer on the Disney Channel and Disney XD. It will also appear streamed on the Disney Now app.
The only way I think I would get super excited for this is if it was secretly a marketing campaign for The Wiz 2.
Oh! I was thinking like the musical?
No. Or is it The Wizard is the name of it?
The Wizard
Or is it The
is
Wizard?
that movie.
Sorry, I am thinking the wrong
California. California.
We need to watch and roast that movie one night.
Yeah, probably.
Love
Do that
Power
next
Glove.
time.
It's so
Huh?
Do that next anime thon.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Go watch some 80s movie commercials.
Yeah. I want this to secretly lead to like the return of like Guts and Double Dare.
Double Dare is coming back.
It is.
Yeah, Liza Koshy is set to be the new host of it.
Is it still families or is it like
I think
us?
so. I think so. But I'm actually kind of hyped for it because Liza Koshy's the one YouTuber. It's like she's the one creator. I'm like, yeah, I can get behind.
You're
you.
not a piece of shit. Get in here.
I could get behind you on a TV show, and you know what? Double Dare seems like a place for her, and I could get behind it.
Yeah. No, this sounds kind of neat. Neat little thing.
What's next?
What do you guys think of Star Trek?
I like it.
I've never been into it, but I understand why people like Star Trek. But what is the news though?
Well, the news though is that apparently there is set to be Alex Kurtzman sets a 5-year CBS TV studio pact and will oversee expanded Star Trek universe.
Cool.
The potential new shows are said to include a series set at Starfleet Academy from creators Stephanie Savage and Josh Schwartz. The duo currently serve as the showrunners of Hulu Marvel series Runaways and are best known for creating shows like Gossip Girl and the CW's reboot of Dynasty. You sound like you have some reservations about this.
Hey, don't diss Gossip Girl.
I'm not dissing Gossip Girl. I'm just like, that's a transition.
Yeah.
I'm going from making Gossip Girl and the reboot of Dynasty to Starfleet Academy.
Look at it this way. Ryan Coogler made like a kind of low budget film about the last day of a dude's life and then made Creed.
I'm fine with it.
And then made Black Panther.
Oh, I'm really excited for the animated series. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, an anime series whose plot details are being kept under wraps. And also a limited series whose plot details are also being kept under wraps. A limited series around the Wrath of Khan story. Yeah, mostly just about Khan, I guess.
I think a lot of movie and TV studios are trying to tap into younger talent because they realize that some of like the legendary directors are kind of moving out.
Yeah.
And then you also have people like Chris Nolan, which takes like however many years to get one movie out. So it's like we need other people between these like bigger movies just to like fill in the space. So like maybe they saw something in this guy and they're just like, okay, we're gonna use him for.
Basically, kind of be like the
Yeah.
showrunner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, we gotta give Christopher Nolan his 10 years because his movies that come out are always epic. So we gotta give him his time.
So, the new agreement keeps Kurtzman, whose pact was up this year, through the studio through 2023, which still doesn't feel real to me.
2023 is not a real date.
It's not a real thing. Sources say the deal is a estimated $5 million per year, as Kurtzman receives a sizable back end on his programming. I know there was something here. The new deal comes after rumblings about another Star Trek series featuring Patrick Stewart reprising his role as Star Trek Next Generation's Captain Jean-Luc Picard. And those apparent rumblings have been getting louder and louder. Sources say Kurtzman and Akiva. How do you say that?
Which one?
Where were
Akiva.
Akiva Goldsman, who left Discovery after season 1, are attached to the Stewart-led reboot.
Holy shit.
CBS TV Studios declined to confirm Stewart. Declines the Stewart project, as sources say the deal is far from completion and may not happen, despite the fact that the actor recently teased a potential return to the franchise.
I always like Picard more than I like Kirk.
I agree.
I think a lot of people.
I think that's kind of like
I think that's the consensus.
the consensus at this point.
I like Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space
I'll
Nine
never say that.
is the best one.
I will never say that.
Deep Space Nine is the best one.
I
like Picard.
I am all down for a Patrick Stewart reboot.
Deep Space 10.
I'm all down for this. I was excited for some of the other ones, but this one is like, yes, yes, yes.
Man, even Chris is shaking his head at that one.
It's fine. This is fine.
It's all fine. You know what else is fine? This Creed 2 trailer.
Ooh.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Oh man, that's a fucking good fucking choice.
Fucking
When did this trailer come out? Because it's already
It came out yesterday, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Once you're in a Marvel movie, all your trailers get like 10 million views.
Pretty much.
Once you're a good Marvel character. But Ivan Drago's son.
I think his
I
name
don't know.
is Victor Drago.
What? Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
That
Drago's son.
like Rocky 4, as stupid as it is like my second favorite Rocky movie, because goddamn, that thing's fucking entertaining to watch.
And that's they're setting this up for like, oh, this fight's more than just a fight, and like
There's so much going into this fight, specifically because like this is in a way Apollo getting back at Drago for killing him. I think this ends with Adonis Creed killing Victor Drago.
Do we know who's playing Drago's son?
I think it's an unknown, actually.
No, because what they did is like they had his hood over his face still, so you didn't even see it.
They gotta have casting news.
Yeah, there is casting news. For one, this isn't being directed by Ryan Coogler because he was busy doing Black Panther.
Florian.
But I think he's still executive producing it.
Florian Montagu.
Let us. Yeah, Florian Montagu. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. It just takes you back.
He's
to
definitely
Google
Yeah.
him. Google him.
No, let me. No, god damn it.
Just go back.
No,
Go back, because he had a.
no, I gotta do this. There we go. No.
Ryan, you're making this so much more difficult than it has to be.
It has to be difficult for me. Okay, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
German.
Hmm.
So once again, they can't get a Russian to play Russians. I know Dolph Lundgren's coming back, and he's Swedish.
Well, Germany's close.
Yeah, he's Swedish. But no, this trailer looks fucking good. And I'm like, Creed was like a film. I was like, well, that sounds cool on paper, but let's see how it plays out. Oh, it played out real fucking good. It's the best Rocky movie next to
And-
Rocky.
And I'm
Rocky 4.
I'm kind of digging Kendrick Lamar in trailers now.
It's growing on me a lot.
Especially
It's
the
like
Black
it all
Panther.
depends on the use of it.
They use DNA really well.
Let's see. Apparently, Evander Holyfield will play as himself, and Michael Buffer will also play as himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the best when a fictional movie has the real
Real
people.
people.
It's like, wait, so this is an AU?
This is an alternate universe. Yeah, Stallone comes back as Rocky Balboa. Tessa Thompson comes back as Bianca Porter, who was Adonis Creed's love interest in the first movie. So Marvel really getting it in. Yeah. Yeah, as I said before, Dolph Lundgren reprises his role as Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
But no, I fucking can't wait for this movie. This movie's gonna be fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of movies, but one that is less likely to be made for legal reasons. I love the AV News being all like, this fan remake of The Last Jedi is totally real, definitely happening. Last week, last week, a account called Remake The Last Jedi appeared on Twitter, soliciting funds for a remake of The Last Jedi without any vaguely defined poor storytelling and pointless diversions in it. The person or people behind this campaign are raising money for a project on their website, by which we mean collecting names, email addresses, and pledge amounts. No actual card numbers, because fans would never make up an email address to fuck with other fans. Thank you very much, Rain Johnson. So here's from their Twitter. You do not need to put any personal financial info into your pledge, just an email. It was confusing to some who thought it looked like a scam. It is a scam. Even though nowhere did it ask you for personal financial info, maybe Rain Johnson was spreading misinfo. As of this writing, the fund has collected $33,328,740 very real dollars, which will absolutely be collected by some intermediate point. Hell, we chipped in $10,000, says the AV Club. Whoever is writing this Twitter amount also claims they have a team of producers ready to fund all $200 million of this thing, which, sure. All that being said, we give this adorably naive idea this. It is relatively harmless compared to other anti-Last Jedi campaigns we've seen. The creators claim that they like characters like Rey and Finn, as they were introduced in The Force Awakens. They just thought they were one-dimensional and boring in The Last Jedi. They also say they have heroic badass part for Kelly Marie Tran, who was driven from Instagram earlier this month by abusive, bigoted fans. In their remake, Carrie Fisher will also be there somehow. Instead, their ire is directed towards Last Jedi writer-director Rain Johnson, who responded on Twitter with a billion pleases and a
hand praying emoji.
Yeah. Looking through the rest of this, there's also Seth Rogen ended up asking them a bunch of questions on Twitter. So here's the exchange. Yo, I'm very confused at what your goal is here. You literally want to spend $200 million remaking The Last Jedi, and someone is giving you that money. I don't get it. Last Jedi, Twitter says, not just spend, invest. Good ROI. Seth Rogen then replies, okay, is someone actually investing money in this? How did you get investors without a script or stars or director or legal ability to make this movie? Those have been important elements in the past. Last Jedi. It's a pretty solid brand, so that's how the investors know they'll make a good shot. They'll know they'll make a good shot at making money. To get the legal rights, we would need a meeting with Disney, which would require getting their attention. We got yours, didn't we? What do you think of The Last Jedi? At Mark Hamill himself. Seth Rogen then replied, so do you already have investors? Like, already got people to invest money with the hopes that Disney will let you make this, which there's no reason or historical precedent for it. I reread your other tweets. So from what I gather, you don't have investors, so Disney would have to be entrusting you with the IP in hopes that you do it justice and are able to pay for it. Is that the plan? I'm curious to how this is supposed to work. Bless their hearts. Yeah, Colin was talking about this yesterday. He was like, oh, I guess they're going to go through. It's like, no, they're fucking not. This isn't even going to get off the ground. Because they'll just be like, no. Shut it down.
Shut
it down.
Like, no offense to Ryan Johnson, but I feel like this should have been JJ's trilogy from the start.
Probably
Like,
should have.
you have him leave, then you get some other guy who just, I don't know if it was like overwhelming for him or too many voices in the room or whatever. Gets kind of a negative reaction, and then you bring back the previous director who probably did have a few plans in mind for where those characters were to go, and now he's like, well, I have to literally like look at whatever's
Work around
stuck
that.
at the wall and just try to figure out where to go.
I just look at this as like, man, people need to get the fuck over themselves and just like, it's a fucking movie. At the end of the day, it's a fucking movie. It's not going to be an affront to your life for the, well, for some, I guess it is. And it's like, just calm down. Go take a walk. Go say hi to your family that you haven't like talked to in 20 years because you're a sad piece of shit living in a basement.
I think I get the frustrations because those movies have never necessarily been about the social justice warrior, because I think that was a lot of people's concern.
Yeah.
Just because of stuff. And like, I get representation and that stuff, but I think it felt very heavy-handed in The Last Jedi, and I think that's why a lot of people were angry, because like, even in the sequel, or not the sequels, the prequel trilogy, there really wasn't heavy-handed social justice stuff. There was like, oh, these themes will tie into real-world events, but they're not necessarily directly commentating on them. I think that's why people were kind of like, I feel like this is a direct, like, focus on these things that exist outside of the Star Wars universe. Well,
Yeah.
that said, I really enjoyed that throne room scene.
The throne too. Kicks ass. Any thoughts on this money laundering scheme?
Nah, I don't want to voice these thoughts. I'll just let this one go.
It's not gonna happen. Last Jedi was good enough for me. It had enough scenes. I'm like, I like this scene.
I mean, at the end of the day, I liked it because it was at least trying to be different. It decided, let's take some risks. And yeah, some of them didn't pay off, but I think I liked most of the risks they did take.
Fans, we want you. We can't believe Force Awakens didn't take any risks or didn't tell an original story. Last Jedi tells an original story. We can't believe Last Jedi told an original story. And it's like, nope, I'm done. So you know what? I
People
like.
are hopeless sometimes.
Yeah, there are some fan bases you just can't please.
We just can't have nice things.
No, we can't.
I mean, who knows? JJ could literally pull something out of his ass that literally justifies every single moment that happened in Last Jedi. Like, it could just be like, oh, the reason we didn't explain who Snoke was is because here's who he actually is, and this is actually what this is all about. And then it's like, oh, he should have died.
There was a theory that he's the apprentice from the Force from like the Force Unleashed.
That makes that canon then.
Aren't the video games canon?
Well, a lot of it
should be.
A lot of it got weird after Disney bought
Yeah.
stuff, because it was like, there's the Legends canon, and then there's like, yes, our TV shows are part of it, and some of these comics are part of it. Yeah.
What's next one?
Lawsuits. Lawsuits are next.
Yay.
Telltale
We're on
its
a high
boss
note,
is
aren't we?
suing the company. So Telltale Games, the company behind the Walking Dead Minecraft Story Mode series of adventure games, with its ex-CEO, is suing the company. The Marion Independent Journal reports that Telltale co-founder Kevin Berner, who became CEO in January 2015, filed a lawsuit in February claiming a breach of contract and other allegations. The dispute revolves around Berner's ousting as the boss of Telltale in 2017. Berner remains on the board and now says the company was contractually obliged to provide him with informational support as he prepared to sell his holdings in common and preferred stock, but Telltale cut off communication. At that same time in September, Telltale hired Peter Hawley, former executive at Zynga Games as chief executive. So basically, this is Telltale. They burned some bridges, and now those bridges are coming right back at them on fire. Fiery rage. Also on money.
Fantastic.
I'm not the biggest fan of Telltale games.
Yeah, Telltale games are really even like huge thing for me. So
They went downhill for me after a while.
it's gonna settle at a court, obviously.
Yeah, most of these things do sell off court.
Yeah, like
PlayStation Plus had they offer their free games all the time, and they did the Telltale Batmans for the 1 year, and I played them, and like I don't know why, maybe it's better on PC, but like the frame rate of those games just bug me. Like, yes, you have all the choices in the world,
That's
but
literally
like,
an engine problem that has been there since day one with them. But yeah, it's just basically another lawsuit. Blah. Who would have thought?
Lawyers gotta get money too.
They got to put food on the table, you know? Also, no, I will not try the new Gmail. I tried it for like 10 minutes and I didn't like it.
There's a new Gmail?
New Gmail. It's basically like an updated look to it. I'm like, I like old Gmail. That does it for news. Austin, where can people send emails?
they can send them to thesuperfunnetwork at gmail.ca.
God fucking damn it.
That's thesuperfunnetwork at hotmail.com.
No!
That's
Don't listen to his lies!
That's the Superfun Network at yahoo.com.
No!
That's the Superfun Network at gmail.com.
Okay, good.
You can guess one of those. Send an email to all of them. Let's see what happens.
Just send one to yourself, and then blind copy every email address that he just sent you.
Yeah.
God damn it. Sorry, where can they send email?
.com.
Where can they follow us on Instagram? Because we have that now.
Oh yeah, we do.
It's Super Fun Network.
What is it?
At Instagram.
At Superfun Network.
At Super Fun Network. They can also follow us on Twitter at RealSFN. Chris, where can they send an email though?
I believe it was thesuperfunnetwork at gmail.com.
That's the one.
That's the
No!
We also have a Facebook.
We also got that Facebook. The Super Fun Network. At Facebook.facebook. Whatever.
Superfun Network on Facebook.
The
Yeah.
Faceballs.
Don't have no Snapchat yet.
We
I'll
need
do
that.
it. I'll know. That's up to you. That I don't fucking want Snapchat. I don't care.
I've never used it.
Snapchat for AnyFest.
I guess.
I got
Then
it.
again, you just use the fucking Instagram because it has all the stuff that Snapchat.
Yeah, but we only
has.
have like 50 followers.
We'll go up.
I hope so.
We'll get there. We will get the numbers.
I mean, I filmed a commercial today, so
Once we.
fun stuff coming up.
Cool.
Fun stuff coming up.
Anyways, we don't have any emails this week.
Actually,
But-
Ryan.
What?
That is a lie.
Wait, what? Huh?
See, I have friends that watch the podcast.
Yeah.
And try to send an email into the podcast, but it
Yeah.
wasn't fucking working for them.
Well,
So they sent me the email.
Okay.
So we have questions.
All right.
Do we?
All right. Who was it from?
It is from Jesse B and my buddy Ty. First question they have to ponder to us is my phone just died. But I read the questions already, so we're fine.
I have a charger over there.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go grab it.
yep. First question is, since we are now post E3, what is one game you think will be? What are your games you think will be hit and misses that were brought out at E3?
Oh, man, well, let's. Well, I think. I think Cyberpunk's the obvious hit. E3 games.
Well, see, for me, one thing that could potentially be a miss is depending on how the online works for Fallout 76 will be whether or not Fallout 76 is a hit or miss. But one game I think is going to be a hit is Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm seeing that.
Command & Conquer Rivals will be a miss.
I mean, that was a miss on Arrival. So, rest in peace.
Devil May Cry 5 will be a hit. I hope.
I really hope Days Gone doesn't go under the radar.
Yeah, I want that game to do good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes!
I could see Anthem being a miss.
I can see that too.
Simply out of circumstance.
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda did not set very high
Aha!
bar for that company.
Yeah, it
BioWare.
didn't do so hot, and then yeah, just how well Destiny has done. Like, it's done all right, but it's not
It's
the
not done what they
gangbusters
wanted
that Activision was expecting. So I don't expect Anthem to do as well as like EA is expecting.
I think the new Assassin's Creed game will do decent.
Yeah, I think it's going to do good.
People love 300, so I feel like that will backpack onto that somehow. Also, Romans.
I think Forza is gonna suck.
You wouldn't be wrong. Everyone's pretty pissed about the location, so.
Oh my god, Dreams from Sony. I feel like no one is hyped for that game, and I feel like they've sank
I think
so
there's
much
negative
money.
hype.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
cancel it.
they've sunk so much money into it. They're like, "Fuck, no one's gonna buy this."
Doom Eternal.
Wait, you know what's gonna be a hit? Farming Simulator 19.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Instant classic.
I don't know about Gears 5 yet.
Yeah, I need to see more.
Also, Halo Infinite.
Also need to see more on that.
Just Cause 4 will be a good game.
I really hope
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is a good game. Really fucking hope.
I really hope Mega Man 11 is going to be good. But apparently it is, from what people played. So.
Metro Exodus should be really good.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't
My friend Pedro is going to be the sleeper hit of the year.
I can't wait for my friend picture. That shit looks awesome. Neo 2, I don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
fucking Persona games? What the fuck?
You already know who it is.
Rage
Ugh.
2, I don't really give a shit about. That could be
I feel like that could be a miss.
Yeah.
It could be a bit of a miss.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, I think is going to be a hit. Because they're saying it's harder than Bloodborne or Dark Souls, so.
Depending on how Session is, and if the Skate fan base wants to embrace it, it could be a surprise.
It's a teeter. I
Yeah.
think. It's like, you have something, you have a good thing, but like, if it doesn't do
The thing.
We've
the
seen
thing.
no gameplay,
Yeah.
so like
we don't know anything about it yet, so.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? I don't know. That kind of just got randomly announced. I don't feel like I have to go through all of them. They were just like looking.
Yeah,
for
no, I'm just like looking through, see if there's anything that's.
Wolfenstein Youngblood will probably be good.
Yeah.
Skull and Bones because people want a good pirate game.
What?
What?
Whoa! I did not see that one.
What? Valkyria Chronicles 4?
Yeah? I didn't see that at all.
Did you forget that was happening?
I totally did.
Well, guess what? That game looks fucking gorgeous.
Great. I need systems.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want to spend money on systems.
Well,
Wait, PC. I'm good.
bye.
I'm good.
Guess right, Ryan. That's at the end of their questions.
Oh.
Second question is, you have mentioned in past videos the idea of branching out into different kinds of content on this channel. So my question is, the fuck?
What?
Yeah, the question is like, what is in the works for this channel? The fuck
Oh,
is in the works
in
for
the
this
works.
channel.
The main constraint has always been time, which we really don't have a whole lot of.
Which now gets worse now that you're employed.
Yeah. And also, like, I'm the only one that kind of has equipment that can do stuff. For now.
If you're willing to pass along hosting duties. I know this is your baby though, so none of us want to step on your toes.
Dude, if anyone can fucking help me out, that's much appreciated.
I mean, I'll
I already run. Well, I don't run a show, but I already am a host on a show.
You run a sub show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they had a third question for me, but we don't have to talk about that one.
Hey, can we
We'll talk about that off the record. Yes.
can we try a rotating host format at some point or another?
I'm more than glad.
Uh,
But there is the things that have to come with that, like you gotta send the news, or people have to start contributing to news. Like I put that thing, I've been putting like the link where you can edit it, so drop news.
I've
in
been
there.
sending you things.
Drop it in there.
Oh.
I only send them to you because it's the easiest thing for me to do though.
Is that it for the questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes, sir.
I forgot. We have to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Dude. How did we miss this?
I don't know, man. But no, that got confirmed the other day, and it's just like, oh, okay, it looks good.
This is good. This is.
More JoJo.
I'm ready for pectorals. Apparently that's what I'm supposed to pay attention to with Part 5.
I
I'm
I
going
can't
to.
wait for mid season we have to write this character off because they're too powerful. I'm pretty sure that happened in part 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, King Crimson is a one stand. Yeah, I guess that does it for us. Is there any other questions? Anything you guys want to bring up before we clock out?
Is this the shortest podcast we've had?
No, we've had children.
Have we?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesse. Your coworker will have to wait a while. That's all I'm gonna say on that until it works.
I guess that does it for us. Thank you for listening, and you'll catch these cats.
You had something that sounded like a good outro, but then you fucked it.
I fucked it.
Yeah, fucked it.
And then I freaked it.